Well. Foul trouble was a thing. However, Tennessee get the job done and take down UConn. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Guys, that was a freaking fantastic game. This is like, oh my goodness. UConn got. They got, y'all. This was UConn's annual break from the Big East play to actually play some significant competition. And you all know the rivalry. The Tennessee versus UConn rivalry. I grew up on that. I grew up on the Tennessee-UConn rivalry. That was something I looked forward to all the time. And the only Tennessee coach that was actually able to take down Gino Auriemma and the UConn Huskies, it was one coach, and her name was Pat Summitt. Until today, guys, as Kim Caldwell takes down Gino Auriemma and UConn. Man, I gotta say, as I was watching this game, especially as we got to I forgot the exact timestamp it was, but when Sarah Strong ended up doing that very, very ill-advised foul to reset the shot clock in the fourth quarter, it was like barely any time left. Tennessee had already looked like they was going to win this game, but that foul, and then resetting the shot clock, I was like, oh. Can we get a slow clap for Kim Caldwell? Can we get a slow clap for Kim? I couldn't believe it. I was like, heck yes, let's go. See, guys, the thing is, I've told y'all in the past, I'm going to tell y'all again, I don't care who wins, but I love me an upset. If you are the better player, if you're the better team, if you have the better players, right? That is a possible recipe for getting got. And I love when teams get got. I don't care who it is, besides the Chicago Sky. But anybody else, I love it when teams get got because why? Why do I love when teams get got? It's because of unsung heroes. When we talk about women's basketball, when we talk about sports, period. When we talk about sports, it's a battle, right? Between two teams, and usually, there's either, both teams are like even, you don't really know who's going to win, or sometimes there's a significant power balance in terms of the competition. That's what this game was. UConn was up here, and Tennessee was like kind of waffling up and down, but kind of downhill. And oh my goodness, guys, Tennessee played really, really well. Really, really well. And I like the fact that Tennessee did it in a, Tennessee style, the way they've been doing it this year, which is substitutions galore. Like I saw some people on Twitter who I guess hadn't seen Tennessee play this year, and they're like, man, does Tennessee normally sub this much? Yes, they do. That is what they do. Okay. And the thing that I loved about Tennessee is they were able to kind of buckle down a little bit and play some defense against Connecticut, right? Especially in that second half. Sitting down, playing some defense, foul trouble was an issue. But it was definitely more of an issue for UConn than it was for Tennessee, though, Latham did get in some significant foul trouble for Tennessee. But overall, like this was UConn's game. UConn was supposed to win this game and then leverage this win to take down South Carolina. But the way that they played Tennessee was not good. One, yes, Paige Bueckers got in foul trouble. Yes. That is a thing. And it wasn't just her. Yes, AZ Fudd got in foul trouble. So I get that. But I am going to have a hot-ish take. and you all let me know what you think about it. I don't believe that if Paige didn't have to worry about fouls, that UConn would have won. The way that this game ended up playing, the way that Tennessee actually rolled out this game and actually finished the game strong, I really don't think that UConn would have won, even if Paige Bueckers didn't have foul trouble, right? It was a game of strategy, and Kim Caldwell had a really good strategy, and her team executed. So in the past, right, when we look at this Tennessee team, right, this is a team that needs to get in transition. That's what transition, like pressing on defense, getting turnovers, and scoring fast break points and shooting threes. That's what this Tennessee team does really, really well, right? But I thought we saw some patience from Tennessee. More patience than I think we've kind of seen, like, in some of Tennessee's losses, right? Tennessee is a good squad. They have lost some games, but like the games that they've lost, it's been like close. Basically every game was lost by like 7 points or less. Like it was like very, 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 very close, right? They lost against Oklahoma by 1 point. They lost against LSU by 2 points, right? They lost against Vandy by 1 point. They lost against Texas by only 4 points. And they lost against South Carolina by 7. Like, this is a team that is good, but they struggle to close out games. But today they did. They had some great half-court defense. They sat down on UConn, and they dared UConn to make some stuff happen. And UConn, yes, we end up seeing a fairly good game from Sarah Strong, though, you know, the bad pass. There was a play at the end of the game. Let me try to find the timestamp on it. It was at the end of the game where Paige Bueckers had the basketball and she had a direct beeline to the bucket for a layup. She had a direct beeline, and instead of her getting that layup in, Gino Auriemma ended up calling a timeout. It was a minute and 32 seconds. Paige Bueckers was about to go to the rim, and I don't think Gino realized, and he called a timeout, and she was like, "Dang it, come on, man! I had a lane." But anyway, he called a timeout, drew something up, and then they inbound the basketball. We see Paige Bueckers kind of slipping and sliding. And then tried to go like kind of backdoor to the rim, and Sarah Strong had the ball. She tried to throw it to Paige Bueckers, but the throw was a little bit too forceful, too strong. Ended up the pass from Sarah Strong was a little bit too strong. Y'all, my jokes are very lame, but I think they're funny. Anyway, the pass was too strong. Turnover for UConn. And then you're like, okay, 2 point game, 76-74. Like, UConn's still in this, right? We still got over a minute left to go, right? Wrong. We ended up seeing Tennessee come down the court. There was a really, in my opinion, really good shot by Talasia Cooper. She ended up missing the 3-point shot. And the zone from UConn messed them girls up, because when she misses the layup, there wasn't really a body on a body. And we end up seeing Z Spearman get the rebound. Talasia Cooper, the thing I love about Talasia Cooper, she missed the 3-point shot, but then she gets to the rim. Like she goes to the rim to try to get her own rebound. She doesn't get it, but Z Spearman gets the rebound, slip pass to Talasia Cooper, who tries to put it up, gets fouled by Sarah Strong. And it was 2 back-to-back terrible plays for Sarah Strong, right? She had a really good game. Like, Sarah Strong was really good in this one. However, at the end of the game, 2 costly mistakes. 1, throwing the turnover pass, and 2, fouling Talasia Cooper on the shot. Talasia makes both of her free throws. Now, instead of being down 2 points, you are now down 4 points. And then, Sarah Strong makes the layup. Great. Also, by the way, can we just say, can I compliment a player on UConn? I've talked about Sarah Strong and whatnot, but like, can we give some love in the chat to KK Arnold? Can we give some love to KK Arnold? She had a really, really, really good game. She was in her bag in terms of the shot selection, in terms of just the way that she came off the bench and was ready to make an impact, and she did just that. Like, I thought they needed KK in this game. She played a lot of minutes. A lot. And honestly, I can't even remember how many minutes she normally plays, but to me it felt like she played more than normal. It felt like she played more than normal. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look at her normal minutes per game stats, but like, KK Arnold showed up in this game, and I thought it was big. So it was KK, it was Sarah Strong, right, who was doing their thing, and unfortunately for UConn, it wasn't more people. It wasn't more people, unfortunately for them. But anyway, let's recap the last couple of seconds of this game. Here's the thing that really bothered me in this one. Not bothered me, but this is something that is, I think, a continuous reminder of, what UConn is. So time is winding down. We got Z Spearman ended up making a layup, which Z Spearman, fantastic game, Z Spearman. Like, fan freaking tastic, okay? But anyway, she made it. She ended up making a layup with like 15 seconds left to go. And the reason for that was we saw Sarah Strong have a very unfortunate foul. So Sarah Strong had the turnover, then fouled Talasia Cooper trying to get a putback basket after she missed the 3-point shot. Then we see Sarah Strong make a layup. Great. Tennessee calls a timeout. Now we're back. With Tennessee with the basketball. And Sarah Strong does was it 9 seconds on the shot clock? I think it was like 9 seconds on the shot clock. Sarah Strong ends up fouling. I forgot exactly who she fouled on the court, but she fouled Tennessee, resetting the shot clock, which made UConn lose about 10 or 11 seconds. That untimely foul. And then Tennessee called a timeout, works something out. Z Spearman gets a play for her, makes the layup, boom. Now it's still a 4-point game. UConn has the basketball. Gino calls a timeout. There's 15 seconds left to go. A 4-point game. And then they run something. AZ misses a layup, but gets the rebound, so that's great. She throws it out to Paige Bueckers. Paige did not shoot the ball immediately. She had the ball, and yes, there was a defender right there, but like, I was like, girl, shoot it. It was like she hesitated, and then she dribbled, and then I think she dribbled. She hesitated on the shot once she got the pass. I'm pretty sure she dribbled, and then she chucked it up, totally missed the shot, and then it was over from there. And I was just like, Come on, Paige. You are supposed to be automatic with that shot. Don't hesitate. She threw the ball out to you so you can knock it down real quick. But that hesitation, you end up, well, she may have missed anyway. But my point is, it didn't seem like Paige wanted to be that girl in this game. It didn't feel like she wanted to be that girl, right? When I say that girl, I mean the person who literally puts the team on her back, literally, and is like, yeah, I got this. All of y'all hop on board. I'm about to carry us to victory, right? And I was like, come on, Paige. Like, come on. You supposed to be that girl. But she, she didn't. So, it is what it is. All right, let's get to these super chats. Didi in Tennessee, what's up? Y'all, I know Didi in Tennessee happy. Says, hey, Quita, with the orange and blue. Yeah, you got the Tennessee colors. Hey, Didi, your team showed up and showed out. From the coaching to the end of the game, man. It was fantastic. I gotta say, UConn got, and Tennessee finally gets over the hump against a top team. Like, as I said earlier, Tennessee has been right there for several games, right? Tennessee has barely lost for several games, and there's and they get a massive comeback or whatever. It's a close game at the end. Tennessee is right there, and then missed shot. Can't make the big bucket. Bad turnover. Like it's always something. It's always something towards the end of the game that has prevented Tennessee from taking down Vandy, from taking down LSU, from taking down Oklahoma. Like it's been these small things, and like Kim Caldwell's a good coach. I like the system that she has these players running. It's a defensive minded system. It is a high volume shooting system. It is we're gonna try to press you. We're gonna try to get after you on defense so we can turn that ball over so we can get some easy layups. Right? This is a team that is playing very different basketball than we have really seen when it comes to the Lady Vols, right? This is different basketball. And I love it, man. And guys, didn't Kim Caldwell just give birth to her baby? Like like OMG, guys. Like there's no, like, there was no real break that she had. What was it, like 2 weeks ago or something like that? She had a baby. It's wild. But yeah, Kim Caldwell ends up out coaching Gito and gets it up, man. Shot, man. I keep saying it because I'm so happy for Tennessee. I'm really am happy because, like, this is a UConn team that, like, this is a team that Tennessee just couldn't. Tennessee has not won a game against UConn in forever. What was it, like 2007? Like, they kept saying it throughout the broadcast, but I can't remember exactly. I think it was 2007, the last time that Tennessee ended up taking down UConn, and that's the Pat Summitt days, right? Right? So I'm just so happy for Tennessee as a kid who grew up watching Tennessee and loving Tennessee. I was a huge Tennessee fan back in the day. Huge. And watching Tennessee take down UConn, it was very awesome. Like it was really cool to see. It really was. Stern12, aka Chris, thank you so much for the super chat. Says game is rapidly passing Gino by. You think so? I don't think so. I mean, guys, here's the thing. UConn has been number one for far too long, and other people have stepped up. Okay, other people, other coaches have leveled up their game. Other teams they've gotten better at recruiting. This is. I don't think the game is past Gino by. I don't. Because if you still look at it, Gino Auriemma is still a massive winner. When it comes to college basketball, UConn is still up at the top. Are they in the 1 and 2 like they were for decades, basically? No. This team is not as good as they used to be. But UConn is still top 10 in the country. And have been for a long time. Like I don't think that the game is past Gino by. I do think the game has changed. I do think that there's some stuff that he has to adjust to. But dude's still an elite coach. Like he is still an elite coach. You can't take that from him. KT says this is a South Carolina era. I think you're right. Yes. This is the Dawn Staley era. That's what this is. That is what this is. Sean Leica says Gino has a good team. There's no excuses other than bad coaching. I mean, I think it's a mix of bad adjustments, specifically calling that his second to last timeout. I thought that was he jumped the gun in terms of calling that, and like there's some other adjustments that you should have been making throughout the game and whatnot. So yes, I do think yes, it was a combination of coaching, but also I do think it was a combination of mental errors from UConn down the stretch. And Paige Bueckers not taking over this game. Like, this was your game. The fourth quarter was yours. And she's a little bit too passive. A little bit too passive. And that's the ball game, man. You need your best player to win it when the game is on the line. You need your best player to make some stuff happen, right? And man. Oh, I tell you this, man. Shout outs to Tennessee, okay? Shouts out, because also, guys, like you better watch out for Tennessee. The rest of the SEC, when you play Tennessee, you better watch out, because I think this game is a unlock for Tennessee. The way that Tennessee was able to go on an 11-0 run in the third quarter, the way that they were able to do that, and the way that they were able to finish out this game with key moments from everybody on this team, right? Z Spearman, fantastic, right? Fan-freaking-tastic for Z Spearman, right? You got what's her name? The one that shot the 2 threes. Samara Spencer. You had her knocking down shots, right? Talasia Cooper. Yes, Talasia Cooper was not efficient today, but the hustle was there, the intensity was there, and that's what that's what you need. Sometimes you're not gonna have the best shooting night, but can you still show up with the intensity. And I felt like that's what this game was. Intensity. Intensity for Tennessee. And they just wanted it. Guys, Tennessee was at home, right? They're on the Pat Summitt court. Pat Summitt, the legendary coach, in my opinion, the best coach that ever coached women's basketball. You're on Pat Summitt's court with a brand new coach in her first year who just had a baby. Y'all are a scrappy team. And you wind up doing what some people thought was impossible. Like, let's go. This is what I love about women's basketball, guys. This is what I love. Okay? This is absolutely what I love. It's fun. It's fun. Shout out to Con Landing, y'all. Shout out to Con Landing. Always giving us random facts. I love it. Says it was in 2007 when Tennessee last defeated Connecticut, and they went on to win the title that year. That Tennessee team was led by Candace Parker, Alexis Hornbuckle, and Shannon Bobbitt, y'all. Shannon Bobbitt. That is a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. Y'all, that Tennessee team, that was my era. That was my era. You know, I'd already, before Candace went to Tennessee, I was already a fan of Tennessee because I was a fan of Pat Summitt, right? And then when Candace got there, my love for Tennessee went through the roof. It got so bad that like I end up getting a t-shirt. It was the Lady Vols, and the sucky thing is, I end up throwing the t-shirt away, and I wish I would have kept it. But I end up getting, I think it was as a present. So as a present, I got a championship t-shirt. I got a championship t-shirt for Tennessee when they won a national title, with Candace on it and whatnot. And guys, I cherish that t-shirt. I wore that t-shirt so much. It was a white t-shirt with orange letterings on it. And y'all, it was a white shirt, so it wound up having stains on it and whatnot. Because, you know, I can't keep a white shirt white because it'll get messed up. But anyway, but like I love that shirt with the Tennessee Lady Vols on it. Like I wish I would have kept it. Because guys, how cool would it have been if like after this game was over, I would have came out with the t-shirt. Man, I was out, dog. My inner child is very happy right now about about this win, man. Again, it didn't actually matter to me that the Lady Vols won, but the fact that they won it was just very special. It was very special to see. But anyway, shout out to Tennessee. They take down UConn 80-76. And guys, think about this. Tennessee has a very, very nice recruiting class coming in. All right? The upcoming round of freshmen, they looking pretty nice. They look pretty nice for Tennessee. So I'm just saying, this Tennessee team is good, and they'll get better and better and better and better. Can we get to the olden days of the Lady Vols where they were at the top? Can we get there? I think Kim Caldwell was a great pickup. She was a great pickup. I'm just saying. A very, very great pickup. Anyway, thank you so much, VD, for the super sticker. Really do appreciate that. It is a pair character punching the air with fist and bump written on his knuckles. I love it. Thank you so much, VD, for the super chat. Really do appreciate your support. Now, guys, that's all I got to say. I don't really have anything else to say. about this game. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. M says you threw it away. Oh my, I know. I think I kept it until like college and I threw it away. Cause like I couldn't wear it out anymore because like, it didn't look good anymore. But yeah, I wish I would have kept it. That would have been great. That would have been awesome. But yeah, dog, I was Tennessee all day, every day. Tennessee all day, every day, with like a little bit of Notre Dame on the side, and then LSU, of course, not LSU, yeah, LSU, yeah, because that was the Pokey Chapman, Sylvia Fowles era, yeah, I was rocking with LSU. Anyway, I gotta go. I will. Grit says Paige equals number 2 pick. We'll see. Sea Smoke says Paige isn't the game changer some people think she is. I think that like, I don't know. I think this is a different Paige than what we saw when she first came to college. Like, she was that girl, right? And she still is, but I feel like she's way more passive. And I don't know if it's just my memory that like it feel like I have recency bias where like but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Mr. President, I think is telling me that I need to be done. So anyway, I will I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good evening. Yeah. Notre Dame is on right now, so I'm gonna stop watching. I'm gonna stop doing this, and I'm gonna head on over to watch to watch that game. It's already started, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Hit that like. If y'all could, make sure to hit that like button. That really does help the channel out a whole lot. Like and subscribe. And also, thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel, guys. We have reached our goal of 30,000 subscribers. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, I do want to say thank you. Thank you for your awesomeness. All right? Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.